American Athletic Conference on ESPN. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're at the Collins, especially at the top.
Very few, if any, better leading off than Rachel Beck.
Mara Moore, and Moore has been Tulsa's best pitcher to this point, 8-5.
But, you know, it's a big reason why OSU is 29-2. You get off to great starts, you get a lead.
So 3-2. And she gets her with a high fastball. And it's interesting, you know, that's a little bit of a rise on that. 0-2 to Edwards. Wood at third base. 2 down.
Mara Moore. Just what you would.
3. And they did that against Baylor. Got out to early leads, although Baylor had the lead in the front. Ahead of Denson. Extra bases aboard with her 8th double of the season. One thing that Coach Chrissy Strimple was talking about with her pitch. Not an easy lineup to pitch around. From her friend, we'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. Tulsa coming to the plate for Denson moves up to the number 2 spot in the lineup. She's been doing a nice job of getting on lately. Way ahead of schedule in terms of, you know, here's a freshman and starters they have.
Everyone thinks of Kelly Maxwell, a little soft liner to short. And there are more than a handful that wanted
early in the year for Coach Chrissy Strimple and then got injured. And the shortstop, it'll be a tough play, safe easily. Naomi did everything. She's got that good speed. Everybody down a notch. Bear paw at the cleanup spot and clear it for Amani Edwards, although it is a 2-2 count. And she gets her low and inside.
That was a tough pitch to have.
That, you know, you look at her record, 7-0 with a 2.18. That's after giving
yourself reaching a little bit. It's still trying to keep yourself patient and still powerful.
Stop, and Naomi makes the play easily, and that's it. 1 left for Tulsa. We head to the second inning, and it's OS. No score after 1. Each team has had a 12-1. They've won 6 in a row in this series, but prior to that, John Holt, at 3.14 average.
What, very patient hitter, you know.
Edwards makes the catch. And looking into
the Tulsa pitching staff, you want to make sure you make Oklahoma State swing the bat. You don't want to be.
Well, here comes the 2-2. And it is Factor's worst nightmare.
The scouting report on that particular hitter. And Factor struck out.
No over the head. Shortstop Edwards and into left field. That is a 2-out base hit for Wynn. Coach Strimple argued with the home plate umpire, and it was fairly heated. Full count pitch. Outside, ball 4. First walk given up by Bloodworth at 217. As you can see, her extra base hits are 2 doubles, no triples. Be playable. Here comes Skaggs, makes the catch. Scoreless between Tulsa and Oklahoma State here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A lot of orange, a lot of blue. And it's
over the place here. We almost had a situation. That last warm-up pitch by Aycock.
Ooh, that one a little off speed. And walk-up song is Living on Tulsa Time. Down to 250 now with the 0 for 15. They made by Becker. 2 up, 2 down. For the Golden Hurricane. And Kylie Nash is one of them, but she also, as you can see with that average, as we mentioned, one of the big 4. Ooh, went after that one, and that is it for the Golden Hurricane. And OSU right here in Tulsa on a beautiful day for softball. Back with more in a moment.
With a teammate and re-put the sweatshirt on, again, all while treading and experiences that the girls went through that have built a bond than he's ever had as the head coach of this Cowgirls program.
One of the interesting parts about that pool exercise, again,
that the whole thing is designed for you to fail.
Center, and Morgan has it tracked and 1 down.
So it's designed for your Bruce. He told you that you're not allowed to coach them, to help
leadership, how to lead, how to coach. Play by Wood, and now the advancement to third. That is a double play by Celeste Wood. The runner tries to advance to third. No score as we head to
to get out of that inning. That's the first at bat for OSU with a
hit, and obviously ends up being a double play for Tulsa. And now an 0-2 count quickly for Riley. Now she's down on the count 0-2. And goes after that one. Tough at bat for Riley. Towards short. Naomi takes care of it. 2 quick outs for OSU. Since that,
Your hot pitcher, so to speak.
toward the second baseman, it's a tough play, and that's a nice play by Ray for OSU. And that'll wrap it up for the Golden Hurricane. Work is just a redshirt freshman transferred in from Kansas. Ooh, that hitter. Right in the hip. Mark, after hitting that line drive that Bearpaw caught in the first inning, now she gets. And she gets her. Strikeout. Carlisle strikes out. Oklahoma State. 1 for the Golden Hurricane. Another 3-2 pitch. Juggled. Might be an error. Ball was hit pretty hard. Showed her power by fisting it into left center field. OSU would
Miss on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah. Skaggs makes the catch in foul territory.
Bruce, you know this, that when you're playing a tremendous.
Oh, there's a pitch on the outside corner, and it nips 2 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday at noon, all games. A little bouncer to shortstop she beat out. He's hit. So it's for the Golden Hurricane, and the first time in the game that the passed at bunting. We'll see if they give her the bunt. One hop, they'll get the out at second. Becker to Naomi, urging Bearpaw to be a little more selective. Don't be afraid to take. Third, could be 2. 1 to Becker, and no throw to first.
Of home plate.
I have to ask her about that, and that will end inning number 4 for Tulsa. She bounces both, and we're still scoreless as we go to the late innings. We go to the 5th, 0.
Sports, not just softball. We try to attend all the other events, but
You heard it here first, Bruce.
A great bunch of guys, and they're, they just don't come. Batting average coming in, you go 1 for 2, and your average actually dips a little bit, huh? Strike 3, delayed call. And out of South Moore High School in Moore, Oklahoma. Bearpaw has a bead on it. Situation for Mara Moore. What a great, tremendously talented top of the order for OSU. And Mara Moore bears down. Edwards with the play to first. And again, Mara Moore, 2-3 inning. But boy, she has pitched in the clutch. I'll just tell you, the Knothole gang were those kids that would be out in the outfield. And the Wood OSU 2 for Tulsa. Nice backhand play by Wark. And you talk about a solid defense in this scoreless game. And Nash is aboard for Tulsa. Trying to get something going in the 5th in the scoreless game. And well, the fans are enjoying a beer. Doesn't get along with others.
Well, not.
Copper toward third base. And it is a double play for OSU to Wark. And that is it for Tulsa in the 5th. We head to the
Bearpaw's catch out in right field. Early on when the Cowgirls jet stream, if you want to call it that.
Morgan cannot make the play. Oh, my. 1-0. OSU.
And it, wow, I couldn't tell it.
Out back there, she had her glove on it, and when her glove hit the fence, it plopped over. And again, that high fly ball by Wark. She hit it hard, but you got to believe it got
with it.
Denson for Tulsa. They have 6 more outs remaining. There's about in the 6th or the 7th. Side and a lunging catch. Nice grab by Imani Edwards.
Kept that in the webbing of her glove, but this half inning, some of the food trucks have had as much activity as the outfielders have. Yeah.
Maybe extra bases, and she's going to go for 2 and in for a double. Second struck out looking in the 4th. And again, this is the payable for Keith. And she makes the grab, and and is pitched effectively, allowing only 3 hits. That's hit hard. And a nice catch there by Bloodworth. And Hurricane has been terrific. What a career for the young lady from Durant. It was taken, so she flipped it. 9, but in her own right. Tough play at first, but the play is made. Not brother, it's sister, right? The sister station. 9 and 6. Huh?
I mean, it's
2. Right field for a base hit. That's hit number 3. Johnny Edwards here with 2 outs.
And Bruce, for all the way this game has gone, you mentioned it's been a very well-played game.
On a 6-game hitting streak now for Tulsa, of course, with her hit. And that was a little roller. Going to be a tough play. Safe at first. A whole lot with, John.
Exactly. I mean, the best you could have hoped for if you were Herbs.
Right at left fielder Edwards. She did come inside for Tulsa. 2 runners aboard on 2 base hits. They leave 2, and followed by Becker and Talon Edwards at the circle area, but he saw something and is dropping for a hit. Bloodworth.
Again, that's not one that's
to set up the 518 hitter, and twice.
You look at the flag beyond center field, it's still blowing.
Chrissy.
There you go.
First, Skaggs with the play, the relay to first. Not in play by Skaggs, 2 down. Staying in the moment, and here's Edwards at first. Here's the 1-1 side. Abby Jones takes care of it, and we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. In the bottom of the 7th inning, after this timeout, back with more. There you see one of the best tennis facilities in the United States, the Michael D.
The mound, too. Talked about Aycock at 6'1". You've got
8 to 70 miles an hour. Hard drop ball. Fastball. That one on 1 hop to Bloodworth. 1 down.
similar to the line drive, except that time she had to.
She also threw a perfect game for Alabama against Georgia. That one was tough for the third baseman and safe at first. I'm sure that'll be a base hit because that ball was stung. Pinch hitter or pinch runner for last time, but it turned out to be a 5-4-3 double play. Only one out.
Looking here.
Rounding third, trying to score is Wood. She is safe, and we have a tie game. And there you see the play.
Yeah.
Got her foot in. That's a good one. Hit to shortstop. A tag, a throw to first, not in time. Naomi. And now we do have a pinch runner for Tulsa.
That's right.
Center. Naomi takes charge, makes the catch. Inning. Tulsa has rallied to tie this one up. The big Mara Moore heads. I don't know if she intended to do that, but she busted work inside. Playable for Morgan. One down. This is the first of 4 games this week.
And Bruce, we're not talking about moral victories here.
Edwards takes care of that case here today.
Do you like that?
No.
Is that perhaps a nod to our walk-up songs?
Exactly. There's a fly to set. Head to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Tulsa will try to win it in the home. Well, the lights are on, and it's came in the 7th inning. Short. Out at first. A good play. Edwards is 1 for 3. Through for a base hit.
Center.
She's with that speed, has a double. Boy, she hit.
Every one of the 3 rows in front of us, and me too. I'm sure you're being the veteran. You know Edwards can run. Do they?
Swing and a miss.
I think Skaggs thought that pitch may have been a little low.
Oh, she went after that one. And out at first base. We now head to the 9th inning. Tulsa won. Number 2 OSU won. Mara Moore going all the way so far for the golden inning of the game for Mara Moore in the top half of the 8th inning. third. And a runner aboard to lead things. She is 2 for 8 on the season. To Scotland David. That's in there for a strike. Off speed, might have been a changeup. To the order, Wynn with 3 hits, Bloodworth with 2 for Oklahoma State. A tough play and a wonderful catch by OSU back in front. She had
not a whole lot, and it doesn't look like a whole lot of energy at the moment.
the home run by Wark, but that just barely inched across. Home run by Rachel Becker has given the hitter.
This was a no-doubt shot.
For her first home run of the season. And it's a big one for the Cowgirls. See the 1-loss record in the ERA. Kylie Nash.
Cowgirls coming up with a pinch hitter.
Is a good way to put it. Here's Naomi, who is in Keith. Oh. Wood calls for and makes the catch, and that big home run by Rachel Becker, her first of the year. And it is a 3-1 score, Oklahoma State, as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Tulsa eventually tying the game, and Celeste snapped an 0 for double. And Edwards takes care of it. They're a little bit down, but it only takes one swing or a couple of short on one hop. Naomi.
Once from having daughters who
yeah. There's strike 3, and that's your ball game. And the magical season of the overall series. It's a 7th straight win for OSU against Tulsa in the series. The boys